Okay then, welcome back. It's Rob here, and we're going to get into the next video, which is going to be taking up reviews. Now, by the end of this video, I really want to leave something impressed upon your mind, and that is you have to, have to chase, post, and get reviews of your business and put them onto your business listing. Now, it's important. It's that important. I mean, it's right up there behind your targeted keywords, the goals that you've set out for your keywords. Testimonials and success stories are all part of the business. Now, no matter where you are in business, online or offline, if you're not collecting these or even asking for them from your customers, then you're going to be losing a lot of money that's just simply going out the door. Why? Well, particularly this day and age that people shopping online, whether it's a product or a service, tend to want to see what other people, much like themselves, have experienced with that particular product or service. So in this case, the particular business, or if you're an affiliate, well, it's going to be a product. So, and it's a fantastic way of helping you to promote and sell yourself and the business, and truly helps to close all potential customers who are looking. I mean, I know myself personally, when I'm out shopping on the internet, I'm always looking at I have a scan through, or I have a particular read over success stories or testimonials just to get some sort of feedback from other people. Now, sure, some of those could have been fake, and yes, I'm sure that happens, but majority aren't. I mean, majority of people, leave their names and websites or names and contact details, and then they're quite happy to do that, especially if they're happy clients or customers. So if you're not collecting these, I need you to change that frame of mind and start collecting these, because you're going to see that in order to get these first place listings that you're aiming for, it's a crucial element. Now, there's a few things I want to cover here before getting right into it. Is that with these reviews, as you can see, I've punched in Cars Sydney, for example, and it's come back with a 7-box listing. And the first guy up here, Scott's Honda, which I know it's quite a it's one of the better car groups out there, has 3 reviews. So let's go and have a look at those reviews just quickly. Because the thing about reviews is you can't actually moderate the reviews themselves, but you can. You can do a few things. Now here, if somebody's looking at the reviews, they get a title, and this one's actually from a search directory, business directory, which is linked up with Yahoo. And you can either click back and say yes, this was helpful, or other clients or customers can click back, and that actually is encouraged. Now, in no means I want you to go there's cheating and doing unethical things, but there's no harm encourage customers or even family members, if they've used your business or services, friends, to leave honest testimonials. And which is really easy. You want to write a review, you're up here, you just click on that, you write a review. It's quite simple. You give it a title, whatever you want to call it, a rating from poor to excellent. Obviously, you want 3 and above, because that's always look good. And then you just write down the message, and there's no limit, as far as I can tell, to what you can write in here. So we're not going to write a review right now, but I just want to point out that you can't actually moderate these reviews, but you can flag it as inappropriate if it is inappropriate, whether it's somebody just flying off the handle for a minor incident or whatever. But you can see here that somebody's left it too expensive. They've actually put in their personal review, and 2 out of 3 found this review helpful. which is great. That's the purpose of the reviews. So that's the power of the reviews. So we're going back here and looking at this listing. We can see that Scott's Honda is up the top with 3 reviews. Next is Sydney City Toyota, Waterloo Station, with 1 review. And then we've got the Travellers Auto Barn, which is basically a second-hand car dealership that deals with travellers. Where travellers want to buy a cheap car that's going to last them for the trip, so they can drive it around. So they've got the reviews here. And then we've got a Hunter Holden, which is another dealership, and they've got 4 reviews. And then we've got Alto Volvo, and it's got no reviews. And then we've got Alto Ford dealer, which is part of the same group, I guess, and they've got 1 review. And then we've got King's Cross Backpackers Car Market, 1 review. You can see that this car, Sydney, at 35 million results, I would say you've got a chance of getting in there, particularly on the review side of things. If these are all pumped up a bit more, I wouldn't particularly be keeping my hopes up for it. But if I was working for a client, if I was in the cars business, or if that was something I was looking at targeting, then definitely I'll be looking at this. And just a side note, for any marketers who have picked up the video course, here's a point that you could be looking at. You could be looking at this going into a partnership with car dealers who aren't listed here. Because look at this, you got to look at this and probably do your research on the cars keyword, and you'll find out that searches for cars, and particularly in Sydney, is quite high. And clicks through to these websites are got to be worth dollars. Now, if you work out a partnership deal with a business whereby you get clicks in exchange for dollars for them, because most owners, unless they've been through this course or something similar, then they're not going to have a clue how to do this. So, there is a potential income stream there. It's just a matter of creating it. Having said that, let's have a look at the next one. The next one I've typed in water filters, as you can see up here. And it's come back with a number of listings, but look at this. None of these have any reviews. Now, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Well, that tells me that if I was in the market, if I had a client, or if it was my own business, then I could see that water filters Sydney as a keyword and as a Google Maps listing is ripe for the picking. It's ripe. Plenty potential here to get up here and score a few listings. Easy.